indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moment of silence, please. Thank you.
Alderman Wattawa.
Here.
Alderwoman Calderon. Here. Alderman Brickner.
Here.
Alderman Fire.
Here.
Alderwoman Fliss.
Here.
Alderman Damon is excused, he'll be late. And Mayor Tutai.
Here.
And the meeting has been properly posted and noticed several times.
Telephonic meeting, none. Public hearings, none. Presentation, none. Citizens' comments. Melinda, is there? No. Thank you. None.
We can go through them one at a time.
Consent agenda. Is there anyone that wants something removed?
Mayor, I make a motion to approve all the consent agenda items as listed.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it. Reports of committees? None. Recommendations from committees? None. Resolutions and ordinances?
An ordinance to repeal and recreate section 435-2I of the City of St. Francis Code of Ordinances, establishing parking spaces on specified city streets for motor vehicles used by physically disabled persons. That corresponds with the piece of correspondence from the city engineer. If I can pull it up here. To remove the handicap parking space at 4180 South Kingen Avenue, the city has been made aware of a handicap parking space that is no longer needed due to the change in ownership at the subject location. I therefore request that the space be removed and appropriate ordinance amended. So this is the ordinance per the city engineer's request.
Well, I see that the handicap parking thing is coming up later in the thing. Do we vote on that now, or
No,
we just?
I would just do that. I just let you know that she did recommend it, and later you can just place it on file.
Okay. Make a motion to place it on file right now.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it.
I'm going to assume that was an introduce and adopt motion.
So the question is that to place the letter on file, or is it are you looking to introduce and adopt the ordinance?
Introduce and adopt.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Thank you for clarifying.
Did you vote, Mayor? I'm sorry.
We did, it passed.
Okay. Ordinance to repeal and recreate section 273-3F of the City of St. Francis Code of Ordinances concerning outdoor event permits.
Mark, can you expound on that, please?
What this does is there's currently an outdoor event permit is if you'd like to have live music outside, so a bar or tavern or anyone else that wants to have live music outdoors. It provides up to 3 opportunities per year in the original ordinance. This changes it from 3 opportunities a year to 6, and it changes the time when they have to stop at night from 11 p.m. till 10 p.m. The mayor had requested the change because he had a request, I think, from Falklandia
Correct.
Brewery that would like to have some outdoor music. So it's a permit that can be as issued by the clerk over the counter, doesn't have to come to the licensing committee. And it's always been that way, that isn't a change, but the change is it goes from 3 to 6, and the time goes from 11 p.m. till 10 p.m.
And it's still $100,
All
right?
music has to stop outside by 10 p.m.
And it's still $100 for the permit, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Per event.
Per event.
For that, yeah. A motion to accept and adopt.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it.
Resolution supporting mask wearing as an important measure to limit the spread of the coronavirus disease 2019, COVID-19.
And there is an update to this, Mr. Mayor, that the
Yeah.
Health Department has requested.
Do you, or do you want Jackie to?
Good evening. As you know, the recent Supreme Court ruling created the statewide face covering mandate that the governor has ordered under the emergency declaration that would require face coverings for anyone coming into their businesses. Any questions on that?
No, I would just like to compliment that it very directly reflects what is current with the CDC. So there's nothing to argue with as far as I can see, and I appreciate your effort.
Now, I just have a question in regards to, so are masks required in for people to go into these establishments if the establishment doesn't require it?
No, if the establishment doesn't require the mask, then, or the face covering, it isn't required that people wear them.
Okay, and if, so if somebody comes in and they don't want to wear it, does that become a police issue then, or?
So if somebody is required, if the business requires it, and a person does not want to wear a mask, if they don't have a reason for it that medically they can't wear a mask, then it would be up to the business to seek, further action through the police department for that person, if they won't leave the premises.
So,
So they have to have a medical reason not to wear one?
Well, previously, we would say that if, even through mask mandate, if there was a medical reason why you could not wear a mask,
Mm-hmm.
and there are some reasons,
Right.
people who have chronic obstructive pulmonary disease or have had issues with asthma, then we would allow them to come in without a mask. A private business has the right to refuse service. And if people don't leave, then I believe it becomes a trespassing issue for the police department to be called on to enforce.
Paul, I think you did.
So under Article 5 of that order that you have in front of you, 5 basically instructs the enforcement action on that. What we have been doing as a police department since the beginning of this is, I'm going to use Pick and Save for an example,
Right.
is that if Pick and Save were to call as a complainant and say, we've asked this individual to place a mask on their face or leave the store, they're refusing, they're becoming belligerent, etc. We respond, and if they are belligerent, it's up to Pick and Save or the business to press charges for disorderly conduct, or what we can do is we also say, you know, you're being trespassed on behalf of the business. If you are to return, then you'll be arrested for trespassing. Again, that is up to the business. So if a private citizen were to call on that individual, we would not take action. It's only based upon the business who has that mandate.
Thank you.
And it's a resolution in support. This is not an order.
Right, right.
And it's just that you're supporting that this is still a very important protective measure for citizens to take to protect themselves from coronavirus.
I understand. Thank you.
now, with regard to medical though, if I may, the VA actually refuses across the board to give any type of documentation saying you should not wear a mask, because those conditions that they're using as an excuse are the conditions that are even more important for you to protect yourself from this virus. So the VA won't issue one to anybody. So that point's really kind of a lost argument.
Well, and that's the VA. I mean, there's people that have them right now. They've got them from their doctors, so.
True, but you can also buy one on the internet, so
Oh,
take it with a grain of salt.
I'll move to introduce and adopt the resolution.
Second.
Paul, did you have something to add?
Yes, just to clarify, the chief made a comment in, with regard to paragraph 5, I don't know that that necessarily made it in front of the council. The health department did request a modification after the packet went out. That's the addition of a paragraph 5 that states, encourages businesses within the city of St. Francis to adopt mask requirements and pledges to support the enforcement of such requirements. And so the enforcement would be what the chief just described.
Thank you.
So,
All right. Any more questions? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it. Discussion items with possible action.
Correspondence dated March 23rd, 2021, from Chief Hunter regarding purchase of a squad. The police department has been approved via the 2021 capital budget to purchase a new 2021 Dodge Charger to replace the old 2016 Dodge Charger currently in service. I'm requesting council approval to make payment to Ewald Automotive for that vehicle in the amount of $26,848. Ewald Automotive has the current state government bid for municipal vehicles. If the purchase is approved, I also ask for permission to advertise the 2016 vehicle for sale at public auction. We have sold all our previous vehicles at auction, as this provides the city with the greatest return on value. If approved, the vehicle will be listed with the auction company once all the additional police equipment is removed. The monies from the sale will go back into the capital budget to aid in the cost of future vehicles. I can't even read tonight.
I'll make a motion to approve the purchaser and approve the sale of the vehicle there. per
Second.
Chief's guidelines.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it. Appointments to committees, none. Correspondence with possible action or referral to committees, commissions, and boards. Correspondence dated March 31st, 2021, from St. Francis Days events.
This year, as in the past, we are looking forward to connecting with the St. Francis officials and the community for St. Francis Days Festival this Labor Day weekend 2021. We are happy to announce that this year we will have St. Francis Days on September 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Last year, we made a difficult decision to not have St. Francis Days due to COVID-19. This year, we hope to come back strong and better with support from the city and the community. Thank you for your time and support.
Move to place the letter on file.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it. Correspondence dated April 1st, 2021, from the city engineer, removal of handicap parking, 4180 South Kingen Avenue.
The city has been made aware of a handicap parking space that is no longer needed due to a change in ownership at the subject location. I therefore request that the space be removed and the appropriate ordinance be amended.
Make the motion to amend the current,
That's already been done, so we can just place it on file.
place it on file.
I just have one question about that. It's due to a change of ownership that, are we positive that the person who's using it is not currently in the house? Okay. Excellent, okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it. Unfinished business? None. Other businesses? None. Department heads? Melinda?
Mayor, we have in the highway department, we're trying to transition to spring, and hopefully that four-letter word is not gonna be around anymore. It is April, so it is a 50-50 shot, and we do have plenty of salt, so there's no worries there. We are working on our stump removal for the trees that we cut down this year. We're taking down snow fence, that's how confident we are. And then we'll be transitioning into our catch basin cleaning and our sanitary sewer cleaning and lawn mowing, which is another kind of four-letter word. But so we're going to be moving on to and tree planting. So we have a lot of projects coming up. But so we are definitely making that move to spring. In the engineering department, we submitted our annual stormwater management report to the DNR as we're required to do so. If anybody has trouble sleeping at night, they can come and read a copy, get a copy from my office and read it. But that is available if you're very curious. It really just reports on how many erosion control inspections we do every year, if we've had to write any citations for erosion control violations, the different programs that we do, the outreach that we partner with Sweetwater Trust to do some adopt a drain programs and those kinds of things. So that it's just a kind of a comprehensive report of what we've done every year that we submit to the DNR. We have 2 projects that are out for bid because we have a hunter in the office to help with those. We have a catch basin repair project and our street program project. They'll both be out for bids next week. The street repair paving program will require a public hearing as we've done in the past, and that'll be sometime in late May after I return. And then Hunter has been extremely helpful in the 3 weeks he's been here. We've had 2 alley projects that he's worked on. He actually went out and shot grades and regraded a gravel alley with the highway department, so that was a great collaborative project. And he ran that project, as well as we ended up with a little sinkhole on, we had a catch basin fail over on the alley off of Illinois and Armour, and he managed that project with the contractor, inspected it, made sure everything was put back in the right way. So he's been very, very helpful. He's very knowledgeable, and I'm very, very glad he's here. So, and with that, I'll pass.
Thank you. Chief Poplar?
Very brief this evening. We had 2 firefighters sworn in by the city clerk treasurer on Friday. First time since the 1960s that the fire department's put 2 people on the same day, so we started them. They've worked a short orientation week, and they go to the Joint Fire Training Academy beginning on Friday. With that said, they're going to be there for several weeks. Captain Jensen and myself co-instruct down there, so I'll be in and out of the office and between there and the academy for the next couple of weeks, getting our 2 new hires set to go. They're working out great. And I will have a representative for the fire department here at our next meeting. I'll be out of the state on a family trip. And that's it.
Thank you. Chief Hunter?
Thank you, Mayor. Today is week 3 of the Citizens Police Academy. They're at the range currently today. So they're having fun with firearms, as we can all attest, is a good outlet for some of us. This month is Autism Awareness Month, and we've put it on Facebook. We did it last year, and we're doing it for a 2nd year in a row, where we place special decals on the vehicles, the squads themselves, to help bring awareness to autism and the effects that it does have. Our National Night Out is currently temporarily scheduled for Wednesday, August 11th. That day can change. I'm waiting for a finalization on that. I believe I mentioned this to you prior, but I will be in Quantico, Virginia, at the inaugural FBI National Command College, May 16th through the 22nd. So I'll be out of the state for that. Our annual report will be ready and presented at the next Common Council. And lastly, Squad 8. This does not have to do with what was read tonight by City Clerk. However, Squad 8, which is sitting outside in the back currently, is currently on Wisconsin surplus. Squad 7 is the one that you approved for tonight to be replaced. That is on, like I said, wisconsinsurplus.com if anybody's interested in seeing how that process works, how the bids are going. It's a fury at the end for somebody to grab it, but we're hoping to get approximately $10,000 for that vehicle. With that, I pass.
Thanks, Chief. Ann?
We had our one and only election for 2021 yesterday. It went very smoothly, thanks to the help of the fire department, the highway department, the engineering department. It's a really nice group effort when we all work together. So that's done. We are still working and tweaking and on our website and adding things and trying to make it more user-friendly. So far, so good. And with that, I'm pass.
Thank you. Paul?
Thank you, Mayor. I'm going to reserve my comments for the closed session, please.
Thanks. Mark?
I'll reserve my comments as well for closed session.
Thank you. Debbie?
Pass, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Sarah?
I'll pass as well.
Sean?
Just hello to the citizens this evening. Nice to see all 3 of you here again. And warm enough to wear shorts. With the rest, I'll save for closed session. Thanks.
Thank you. Don?
I'll save my comments for closed session also.
Thank you. Matt?
I just want to extend an apology to.
No worries.
I'm sorry I'm late.
No worries.
And appreciate everyone moving forward without me. And so I guess just happy that spring's here and happy to be, I was part of the very well organized. I showed up to vote yesterday and my gratitude and to the fire department as well for making that space available. It was a really well-run operation. And with that, I pass.
Thank you. Steve?
I have nothing this evening.
And I will save mine for closed session.
And we'll need a motion to convene into closed session pursuant to Wisconsin State Statute 19.851E for the purpose of deliberating or negotiating the purchase of public properties, the investing of public funds, or conducting other specified public business whenever competitive or bargaining reasons require a closed session. Items for discussion, potential development in TID 5.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
We have to roll call it, sorry. Alderwoman Calderon,
Aye.
Alderwoman Fliss,
Aye.
Alderman Wattawa,
Aye.
Alderman Damon,
Aye.
Alderman Brickner,
Aye.
and Alderman Fire.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Five-minute break for the bathroom. We'll meet in there in 5 minutes.
I don't think that you'll have to come back out.
It'll take me 5 minutes to get there.
Okay.